What's good, y'all? It's real. I just got out the shower not too long ago. And I've been sitting on it for like 5, 10 minutes. And something just hit me right. I was just thinking about me driving out of school, right? So the reason I'm bringing this video is because I started realizing like I be hearing people say when you follow your heart, everything that you want gonna start to fall into place. And you know, all my life through me being in school, I always felt like I wasn't supposed to be in school. It was something, I guess you could say, it was something bigger than that I was supposed to be doing. Like I always felt like school wasn't the route for me at least. So I dropped out of school my junior year, and everybody was like, they was kind of like disappointed. It was like, why you do that? You know, people people thinking it was a stupid decision, stuff like that, right? But look, and ever since I dropped out of school, and I've been trying to achieve what I want to achieve, everything been falling in place for me. Like you know, the distractions are gonna come. Like it's gonna be people that's gonna try to like they're gonna criticize you. They going I don't really like experience the hate all that. Like people say they be having haters and stuff like that. Now, people could really be good at dressing up, but I ain't really experiencing the hate like that. But cause I don't really pay attention to like to really people be saying and unless they actually speaking directly to me. Like I don't really be paying attention to somebody. I be paying attention to myself more than ever for real because when you trying to elevate, that's all that matters is focusing on yourself. Focusing on yourself. Now it's been like 2 years, almost 3 years. I ain't had no friends. Like I've been hanging by myself. Like everywhere I go, I go by myself. Like if I go shopping, I go by myself. Shit, like if I'm with my family, that's something different. But as far as like things that I want to do, I do it by myself. You know, and everything been working in my favor. And you gotta make sacrifices, like, cause a lot of people that you hang around, a lot of your friends, they may be be there to help you, they may not. But majority of the time, they there to either bring you down or to make you go down another route. You know, and I remember I'm still spiritual and stuff like that, but in my first couple of like I say like my first couple of months on my spiritual journey, I was starting to actually see like who was my real friend and who wasn't. Like every time I try to talk about what I wanted to do and stuff like that, it was like it wasn't really like say people they be having their own like their own I guess their own path that they want to go down. But anytime I was talking about what I wanted to do and stuff like that, I tried to get people on the way that I was going on because it was working for me. So I'm like, shit, it'll be easy if you do this. It'll be easy if you do that. Now, they started to do it for like a couple of days, and after that, they was like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't fucking with this shit, brother. And they was back doing the same shit that we was all doing. Like, the average teenagers do, like you smoke weed, mess with females, stuff like that. Nah, I guess it wasn't meant for them to. Nah, it was a couple of people that I was able to put certain shit on. So I'm glad about that because I love helping people and shit like that. So, but yeah, like like I was saying, they be like, I be hearing people say, God help those who help themselves, right? Now, all my life, I wanted to. I ain't gonna say I used to have a lot of things that I wanted to do, like go to the NBA, you know, whatever I wanted to do. It had to consist of me hooping, because I love playing basketball. Like that's like one of like I live for that. I live to play basketball. Now, I ain't hooped in a minute, but whatever. Like I wanted to find a career that consists in basketball, right? So I finally found what I wanted to do, and ever since, like I'm moving towards this direction, everything has been working in my favor. And I'm making this video for y'all because when y'all find what y'all want to do, or when you start following your heart, everything gonna fall in place for you. It's gonna be easier. Like like a, it ain't gonna be like a struggle for real now. Now before me, making these videos and stuff like that, I ain't gonna say like I had a fear, but it was kind of like I had like an image consciousness. Like I didn't know how to. Like every time I remember before I recorded my first video, I think I was recording like 3-4 times just to get it right, cause I was nervous. Like record, I ain't never like record myself, and I was like putting it on a bigger platform. Like I was nervous, so. But the more I started posting videos and stuff like that, it became natural. Like I don't really focus on it. I just record the video and I just post it. Like if I mess up, it don't even matter, cause they say practice make perfect. So the more you do it, you gonna get better at it over time. So I just record the video. If I mess up, I mess up, cause I'm gonna get to a point in time where I'm gonna be big enough to where I don't gotta care about none of that. But I was just saying, man, and I was just saying, I was just listening to like some little music, you know. I'm starting to listen to different music now. Like I used to listen, to like the gangster rap. I still listen to it every now and then, but it'll the more you listen to it, the more it affects you, and you will start to see the effects it got on your life. So I can't listen to it as often as I used to. Like before, I became like spiritual. Not like spiritual shit, but you gotta pay attention to what you feed your mind. Like you gotta feed your mind more positive stuff, because you know it could be manifesting certain experiences into your life without you even knowing. So I used to wake up listening to music. Now I don't wake up listening to music. I wake up and I listen to more positive videos, or I might wake up listening to affirmations and stuff like that. And I think you find what you want to do. Not all the time. It's going to look like you. It's not going to look like you like it's going to work out, like you know. And I was watching somebody like before, like I started like posting videos. Like I just started recording videos about what's been on my mind, because I be having a lot of shit to talk about. And I still got a lot of videos to record, like stuff that I went through, and probably that I'm experiencing right now, right? But before I started doing all this, I was watching somebody. He was like, I was watching somebody, and he was like, what he was like? He was like, you only get one life. You better live. You better live your life, cause once it's all said and done, you can't go back in time. Or he was like, you better do what you want. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do something, stuff like that. And if you want to do something, do it now, cause at the end of the day, once it's all said and done, if you done it, nobody can ever say that you ain't do it. And that really hit me. And I was like, time could be going by and you ain't doing nothing. You just letting time go by. And you ain't really doing nothing. You procrastinating and stuff like that. When it's all said and done, you ain't gonna have nothing to, I guess, be proud about, or because certain people, when they get older, they live on regret and stuff like that. I ain't gonna be one of them that get old and be like, oh, you shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's not me. You know what I'm saying? So when I watched that video, it hit me. I'm like, oh yeah. So I instantly got over that I guess you could say that fear of me recording videos, and I just started recording what was on my mind and stuff like that. So. And I just dropped a video like yesterday about affirmations. Like ever since I've been using affirmations, I've been seeing it changes in my life. Like, you know, the money affirmations, I get money opportunities like damn near every week. Like for real. Like I never knew the power that I never even knew what affirmations was at a point in time. I don't even go a day without saying affirmations. Like I even if like I wake up and I forget to say my affirmations, I write them down in them notes in my phone, and I read them, or I just read those if I forget to say the affirmations that I usually say, so I'm at least saying a form of affirmations, because you never want to forget speaking what you want into existence, because it'll come to you. So yeah, but I don't want to make this video too long though. I just want to make this video because it just had my mind, like I was just thinking, and I just kept hearing the voice in my head say, when you follow your heart, God will help you out, or God will lead you down the right path. Like it was just something that was going in my head. So I just wanted to hurry up and record a video about it. But yeah, follow your heart, achieve, start to focus on yourself, and I promise you, everything that you want, everything that you're striving to get is going to fall in place like a domino effect. Another thing, man, I'll probably make a video about, not being on social media. Like, I ain't been on social media, like, I get on it every now and then, but I don't be on it as often. I don't be on it as often as I used to, so, I got out of that, but I'll probably make a video probably later on about that, or probably tomorrow or something, but I'm out though.